February is Black History Month, an important time to lift every voice and celebrate the rich history and the many significant contributions of Americans whose history dates back before the official founding of our country. But it is especially important that we focus on the history of Black Americans not just in February, but throughout the entire year, as there are influential elected officials and policymakers across the nation who believe that this history should be eliminated from our schools, our libraries, and our public discourse. I believe this is not only wrong, but that excluding or even diminishing the influential contributions of African Americans would be educational malpractice. Black history is American history, and all of our students should learn this full, rich history. All of our students need to understand that incredible contributions made by Black Americans to our country through education, government, military service, the arts, culture, and so much more. What can be more important for our students' preparation? Civil rights leader Marian Wright Edelman often says, "Service is the rent we pay for living." I would like to celebrate this Black History Month by honoring a few individuals who have dedicated their lives to service. Their dedication, leadership, and service are wonderful examples for our young people and all of us, and we should know them and what they mean to this community because they have positively impacted North Chicago and each one of us. Mayor Leon Rockingham is a lifelong resident of North Chicago and a graduate of North Chicago Community High School. He has served this community in many ways, including North Chicago's 4th Ward Alderman for 12 years and as our mayor since 2005. Evelyn Alexander was devoted to education in the North Chicago public schools. She served with distinction on school boards in North Chicago for a span of over 53 years and was a lifelong volunteer in our schools. For her leadership, dedication, and incredible work, the district renamed one of our schools after her, Evelyn Alexander School. Curtis L. Dorsey Sr. served his country and community throughout his life. After graduating from North Chicago Community High School, he enlisted in the United States Marine Corps and served honorably from 1961 to 1966. After earning a bachelor's and master's degrees, Mr. Dorsey had a distinguished 35-year career as an educator and administrator, most of it spent in North Chicago. And last but certainly not least, Mrs. Dora King, a dedicated and passionate advocate for social justice and education. At a very low point in the history of North Chicago's schools, she was appointed by the Illinois State Board of Education to serve as chair of District 187's Independent Authority Board. Most people would not have stepped up to lead at the beginning of such a crisis. Thanks to her leadership, commitment, and skill, the district has made a huge turnaround in just over a decade since she took office. And she's done such a tremendous job in stabilizing and improving the district that the state is now returning the district to an elected school board. Mrs. King has spent her life supporting North Chicago, especially our children, families, and schools, and she is an incredible mentor, supporter, and friend to me. These are just a few of the outstanding Black leaders from our community, and while some of their stories may be new to you, their impact is not. North Chicago's city government, civic and religious organizations, and of course our schools have benefited tremendously from their lives of commitment and service to the community and to everyone in the community. I hope you will show this video to your children and read the 4 profiles that accompany this video on our website. We need to help our children learn about the strong shoulders that they stand on in North Chicago as we celebrate Black History Month. Thank you.